Hello everyone, I am Akshata BA, Assistant Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, and today I am going to take the topic is phase diagram of the soil in Geotechnical Engineering. So depending upon the different property of the soil, there are different phase diagram soil is having. So let us see what are those different property of the soil. So here first property is soil is a partially saturated one. When soil is partially saturated, then that soil is have phase diagram, that is three phase diagram. And if the soil is fully saturated, then soil will have two phase diagram. And then if it is dry soil, then again the soil is having two phase diagram. And if the soil is frozen soil, then phase diagram of the soil will be four phase. Yes, I'll tell you how these phases will be there. So I'll take the first case, that is partially saturated soil. If the soil is partially saturated, as I told, it is having three phase, right? So here I am going to write that three phase diagram. You can see here, this is my three phase diagram, and in that one phase will be having solids and other phase will be water and other is air. So we will be knowing, right, if any soil, if you are going to take, solids will be there, that soil particles we can say, and then in the voids we are having water and the air. Voids will be consisting of water and the air, right? So it is a partially saturated one, so both air and water will be there. So when I am going to see the volume of these, the total volume I am going to take it as a V, total volume of soil. And if I am going to take the volume of air, I am going to write it as a V base A, and if it is a water, V base W, and if it is a solid, V base S, right? And when I am going to check for the weight, or maybe the mass, I can say mass or weight, I am going to take mass or weight as a W, and mass of air will be how much? WA, or weight of air, and weight of water will be WW, and weight of solids I am going to take it as a WS, right? This is the three phase diagram for the partially saturated soil. And second case which I am going to consider is fully saturated, right? Fully saturated soil. When the soil is fully saturated, that means voids will be filled with the water, right? There will be no air. So as I told, it is a two phase diagram, right? And here for partially saturated, it is three phase diagram. When I am going to say the two phase diagram, only two phases will be there. That means here you can see these are the two phases. One is solids as always, and another one is what? Fully saturated. That means voids will be filled with the water, so it will be water. And when I am going to consider the volume, it will be capital V, and then if I am going to take the volume of solids, it is Vs, and volume of water will be Vw. And in case of weights, I am going to consider, that is total weight will be W, and weight of water will be WW, and weight of solids will be WS. This is the phase diagram, two phase diagram for fully saturated soil. Next we have third case, right? What is the third case here? That is dry soil. If I am going to take the dry soil, what will be the phase diagram? It will be always two-phase diagram. When I'm going to say the soil is dry, we know that there will be no water, right? Water will be zero, only air will be filled in the voids. So two-phase diagram, if I'm going to take, as I told, it is a two-phase, right? So solids will be there, that means particles, soil particles will be there, and voids will be filled with what? It is air, right? So voids will be filled with air. So voids will be filled with air. So the total volume will be V, and volume of air will be Va, and volume of solid will be Vs. And when I'm going to take it as a weight, that is total weight will be W, and weight of air will be Wa, and weight of solid will be Ws. This is for dry soil. Okay, next will be last case, that is fourth one, frozen soil. So when I am going to take the frozen soil, it is four-phase diagram, right? As you know, it is a frozen, that means water will be there, air will be there, and then again ice will be there, right? It is a frozen. So four phases are there. As we know, three phases are what? Solids, water, ice, and air, right? When it is a frozen, only extra thing it will come is ice, right? So when I am going to consider the volume, capital V, total volume is Va, volume of air, volume of ice Vi, volume of water Vw, and volume of solids Vs. Again, if I am going to take the weight, that is W, weight of air Wa, and weight of ice is Wi, weight of water is W, and then weight of solids is Ws. These are the phase diagram for frozen soil. Thank you.